Alright, now we're going to add a basic universal sprawl, okay? So everybody lay like this, elbows on the mat. When I'm here, my weight's 50-50, right? If somebody's bench pressing me up, it's 250 pounds or whatever, distributed both sides, so 125 pounds each side. But if somebody's bench pressing, even if they can bench press 500 pounds, and the 250 from the right side slides all the way over to the left suddenly, they're going to be in trouble. And that's what a universal sprawl is, right? So now my weight's 50-50. Now my weight's more off to one side. So keeping my shoulders level, I'm raising up one leg, taking all the weight off of it, and dropping the other side down. That's your universal sprawl, okay? And what I'm trying to do, when I'm in double butterfly hooks, he can sweep me either way. So I have to eliminate one hook before I can pass. And then I only have to worry about one side. So Liam has me in there. I get it, I drive into him, I stay relaxed, I tuck my tailbone, and now when I decide I'm gonna pass, I want to get his knee to the mat, I'm gonna universal sprawl until I feel that knee touch the mat. Now right here is where you might get swept, and so it's very important I keep my shoulders level, and if I feel him start to lift, I just turn my knee in, and that sweep will actually become my pass, okay? If he does that. If he doesn't, then I'm gonna switch back so my hips face the mat, okay? It's pretty simple, so watch. When I go back down, I'm here, I'm relaxed, I tuck my tailbone, I go here until his foot, or his knee is pinned to the mat. Now I turn my knee down and I square up my hips to the mat. And I'm pushing my hips down into the mat. So it's hard for him to move your knee. His knee is pinned. Now I'm going to do two things. I'm either going to go cross face, or what I prefer, bring my arm over the top. And I hug this to me so his head can't move away. And my legs are spread, I have wide base, and the mistake people make here is they rush it. Anytime I take any weight off his knee at all, that's when he's going to get his guard back. Right, so I take my time. Slowly crawl towards this head until I feel my hip fall off his knee. And only when I feel that am I going to switch and sit out to face his head, okay? If I'm here on top of the knee and I rush it and go here, this is where all this bad stuff happens to you guys, okay? So I'm here, I'm pushing my hips down so he can't move the knee at all. I go very slow. Sometimes I could take a minute, right? I'm on the line of his shoulders, taking my time. Boom, once I slide off, that's when I work the cross sides. Everybody see it? One universal sprawl, square your hips up, inch over towards his head, draw him on the other side. So you feel your knees come off, your hips come off his knee, and then you pass, okay? Try it back and forth. If they try and sweep you one direction, that's probably going to be your pass. They're going to give you that side for the pass. But if they don't, they're just holding you, you can pick either side. You should work both sides. Okay, so practice going the other side as well. Keep going. If you feel the sweep, you're going to basically just do a universal sprawl on the other side. Okay, but I'll do it in. I'll sweep in. But we can do this nice and slow. All you have to do is turn your knee down, right? So Liam has double underhooks, and he goes and brings his knee to the mat. When I feel that, that's going to be my sweep, okay? So as I go to sweep, keep your shoulders level. So this one has to stay down. Turn your knee towards that wall, and then yes, universal sprawl. But wait till you feel it, okay? So he goes back. This is a question of time. If you're a little bit late, you're going to get swept. If you're early, you're not, okay? So even if they're huge and they lift you way up in the air, as long as you keep your shoulders level and turn your hips, you're not going to get turned over. It's physically impossible for you guys to get swept unless someone can tilt your shoulders. If they don't tilt your shoulders, they can lift you way up here, but then you're just going to land in a pass, okay? So very important to focus on keeping your hips totally relaxed. If your hips are stiff, then what happens as I lift his hip, his right hip, is I also lift his right shoulder. And that's where he's aboard now, it's easier to sweep. If his hips are relaxed and his shoulders are level, See? Oh. Pass. It becomes a pass. Okay, so now you can practice that as a person goes to get your knee to the mat, so you can sweep them that direction. Go ahead. Sometimes what happens is, as you hip switch, you're going to wind up over the top, kind of straddling the top leg. Okay, so watch. If you see Coach Franco, for example, John Franco, he will do this movement intentionally because it actually becomes a really good pass. You got to be pretty good to do it, but this is how he passes. Okay, so see if I can mimic this. So what's going to happen is, as I lay back the sweep, okay, you're going to turn your hips and you're going to wind up landing like this. Right? If some of you landed like this, so you're straddled by top leg because you switch right over the top. Okay, one more time. I don't want you to try and do this, but if it happens, it's not a bad thing. Okay? So he goes here and switches and he lands like this. This is the perfect time just to pass them out. You have mounts, so just slide up and out. Boom. Sometimes when we're passing, we get so focused on cross sides, you guys forget, and mount is sitting right there. Passing the mount is just as good, if not probably better. Okay? So anytime you've landed over the top of that top leg, all you have to do is slide up and you're in mount position. Okay, so one more time. Yep, or be like this. Yep, there you go. We're going to see up over the top here, and then slide up mount here. Okay? Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe, hit the bell for frequent updates because we're updating this every week, and make sure you comment and like and share our videos. We appreciate it, and we definitely try and respond to all the comments. And if you like what we're doing and you like the material, check out SBG University, SBGU, and you're going to see a ton more in much greater depth than what you see here on YouTube. Thank you very much.